Today I am going to do the social networking book tag. I found this on the internet because I just wanted to do a book tag. I don't know who started it. I don't have a source. The link I found was like somebody who copied it. So I don't know who started it. I don't know who to give credit to. If I do find the details, I will, of like who started it and stuff, I'll leave the credit in the description. If I don't, I am sorry to whoever started this. Okay, Cuyler's going to read me the questions and then I'm going to answer them. I have my books here, so let's begin.
Question 1. Twitter. A book you want to share with the world.
The book I want to share with the world is The Night Circus. I've already done a shout out video for this and I've done a review of this. I don't think it can be shout outed enough. That's a verb. It's a verb now. I just, like, this is probably my favorite book. I love it. It was just like so good, and I finished it and I immediately wanted to reread it because it was that good, and I loved it. It was fantastic, and it has circuses and magic and love, and it is super good and cute. And if you want to watch my review video or my shout out video, it's on my channel.
Question 2. Facebook. A book you really enjoyed that was recommended by someone else.
So the book for this one I have is Kissed by an Angel, which was just in my shout out video for this week. And like in that video I said I don't have Kissed by an Angel with me, but I have the sequel, which is Evercrossed, so this is my replacement book for now. And Kissed by an Angel, it wasn't like directly recommended to me by a friend. I actually found it on BookTube. And back when BookTube wasn't even like a thing, it was somebody making videos about books. And they were just saying how great of a book it was and everything, and so next time like I went to Walmart or something and it was there, and I convinced my parents to buy it, like, for me because I was in middle school. And I just loved it, and it was like the best recommendation I've ever received. But for the most part, I'm the one who recommends books to people. It's not usually the other way around. I mean, I've had a few book recommendations that are really good, and that's definitely one of them.
Question 3. Tumblr. A book you have read before BookTube, but haven't raved much about on BookTube.
For this, I'm talking about the entire Hush Hush series. I know a lot of people, this is the second book in the series, Crescendo. I know a lot of people on BookTube have read them, and I know there's mixed feelings about them. I loved them. They were so good, and like, I read the first one, Hush Hush, and I like called all my friends that read books. I'm like, you have to read this book, it's so good. I just haven't brought it up on the BookTube because it's just, I don't know, it's just never come up. And it probably will come up a lot more now, but yep, Hush Hush. Oh, it's by Becca Fitzpatrick, which her name's super little, so you won't be able to see that. And it is about like fallen angels in Nephilim, I think is how you say it. Oh, super good. I highly recommend it.
This one's mean to MySpace. MySpace, a book you don't plan on rereading. Because it's like, you're never going to go back to MySpace. You're never going to go back to this book. That's horrible. That's mean.
No, don't. Now you make me feel bad about picking a book for this. The book I chose for this is Extremely Loud and Incredibly Close by Jonathan, I say Safran Foer, but I've heard like Safran Foer. I've heard a million different ways to pronounce his name. So I say Safran Foer. It's probably not right, but that's what I say. The reason I'm probably not going to reread this is because it took me a really long time to get through. I did enjoy this book, and I might reread it eventually, but I don't plan on it. It was hard to follow, and it was confusing, and I liked it, but there was just a lot of issues I had with it, and it just took me a really long time to read. So yeah.
Question 5. Instagram. A book with a gorgeous picture-worthy cover.
Just let it speak for itself. This whole series, actually. There's only 2 out right now, but...
You might want to let it come closer, because that's pretty...
Can you see it? The Becoming a Mardar and the Evolution of Mardar. I've seen the cover art for I think it's Retribution of Mardar. That's the 3rd one. Oh, it's gorgeous. They're so pretty. I want these books in hardcover, but that's a lot of money. They're all part of the same photo set, and they're really pretty. And I know you can buy these pictures. You can buy prints of them online from this like photo shoot, and they're just so pretty. I just love them.
Question 6. YouTube. A book you wish you could be made into a movie.
The Night Circus' second appearance. I've heard rumors the rights are sold for this movie. I did a lot of research though, and I haven't found anything about the progress with that. So I don't know. A lot of books have the rights, or a lot of studios have the rights bought to make books into movies, and they just haven't done anything with them yet. And sometimes they never do anything with them. So I don't know. I really want this to be made into a movie, but it's like there's so much detail in this book. I'm like, they're gonna leave something out, and yeah, I just love this book so much. So yeah.
Last question. Skype. A book with characters that you wish you could talk to instead of just reading about.
The one for this one is The Hunger Games, and mainly because of PETA and no, just kidding, PETA and Haymitch mainly. I just love these books so much. These are probably like The Hunger Games trilogy is probably like my second favorite series after Harry Potter. Like, I love them, and I love the characters in them, and they're amazing. And I know Katniss is like, I was like, when I read Mockingjay, I like think about Katniss, and I'm like, would I be like those other people who are like kind of like forcing her to talk to them? I'm like, no, I would just let her be, you know. And then, but like, I would just like love to have a conversation with like PETA and Haymitch because they're awesome. And yeah. That is it for today. If you want to see more videos like this, subscribe and leave comments telling me other book tags I can do, because I really like them and I just don't know about a lot of them. So, and especially tell me about ones that require like 2 people, because my boyfriend wants to be in my videos, let's be honest. So yeah, bye.
Am I going?
Yeah, you're going.
Okay, you gotta read questions.
Okay, we gotta do an intro. It's a
Hey,
social networking book tag.
This social networking thing, I was kind of jealous when Skye got to do it, and I'm like, I could do that. I've read books. I can't even say that with a straight face. I wanted to do it with the books that I've read. So, slim pickings. So, here we go.
Alright. First one. Twitter. A book you want to share with the world.
The first book is Loser. I actually don't remember what this is about, but it's a kid in school, and I'm pretty sure he got picked on or something. But I read it in like 4th grade because everyone needed to get a copy for school, and I remember it was like the best thing I've ever read in my entire life. Like, look at that pretty big bold print that takes up the entire page. But yeah, this is probably the longest book I've ever read, excluding like Harry Potter's. So yeah, I want people to know about this book. It's good, but I read it in 4th grade, so it's a pretty easy read. It's a good book.
Number 2. Facebook. A book you really enjoyed that was recommended by somebody else.
These were recommended by my sister when I was like 5. It's the Magic Schoolhouse series.
Magic Treehouse.
Magic Treehouse. I don't know. I was thinking Magic School Bus and Magic Treehouse. Magic Treehouse series. These 2 brother and sister have this Magic Treehouse in Pennsylvania, and they go and they go back in time, and they figure, you know, they learn that way.
Was that a TV show?
I don't know.
Because I think I've seen the TV show.
But I've read actually this entire series. Well, as many of them as we had. I don't know how many we have. This is the only one I could find. But it was really good. It's basically like Mr. Peabody and Sherman. Like, they go back in time, or they go to these places, and that's how they learn about things, is through the Magic Treehouse. And it's pretty good. I enjoyed it. I think that's what happened. I don't know. I haven't read them in like 30 years.
30 years?
Yeah.
Tumblr. A book you read before BookTube but haven't raved much about on BookTube.
I'm not on BookTube. Next question.
MySpace. A book you don't plan on rereading.
Frickin' To Kill a Mockingbird. That
actually read it.
Yeah, I had to read it for school. It's gonna pick up here with a big red X through it. You know, like, don't do drugs. Because that book is stupid. Everyone loves it, and they're like, "There's the best book in the world," you know? It's not. Follows a little girl and her brother, and they pull pranks on this old guy who's in his house, and he can't come out of his house because he's probably freaking crippled. And they put stuff in his tree, and then he leaves some stuff in their tree, and then all of a sudden, this black guy's on trial for murder, and, like, that's the rest of the book. It has nothing to do with the guy that's in the house that happened in the first part of the book. A Mockingbird's not even in it, except for that one line that Atticus goes, "Don't kill a mockingbird," and then Calpurnia's like, "You all kill and be good now."
Accurate, okay. Stop playing with that. Next one, I don't know what number it is. Instagram, a book with a gorgeous picture-worthy cover.
No idea what it is. It's a cool looking cover. I want to read it now because of the cover. Probably won't, but it's a pretty cool looking cover.
YouTube, a book you wish would be made into a movie.
It's kind of not fair, but they made the first 3 into one movie. I want them to continue that movie.
You found the end?
Yeah.
We lost it, by the way.
Love this series. Friggin' amazing
I should
series.
leave that in my pile.
I know.
There's a spider on top of
Are you serious?
it. Is that a spider? You blew the spider on me?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I want them to finish this series because I love it. I love it a lot.
I like it a lot.
That was a hint to the Jim Carrey, who was kind of off in the movies.
Skype, a book with characters that you wish you could talk to instead of just reading about.
Is
That's
this
a
the
good
last
one.
question?
Yep.
Why'd I bring this up?
I don't know. Maybe it was the BookTube one.
What was BookTube?
Huh?
What was the BookTube one?
A book you heard about before BookTube?
Oh yeah, that was probably it.
We can go back and do it.
Okay. We could just keep it in order, and then we'll just, oh yeah, I forgot about this one.
Okay.
Harry Potters. Basically because Hermione's hot, and this is the...
Cuyler.
What?
She's a child. That's pedophilia.
What?
It's pedophilia.
No, she gets older. She grows up.
Yeah, but she doesn't become an adult in the books.
I grew up with her. I'm as old as her in the books. I was probably her age when the first book came out.
The book came out in the 90s.
No, the book takes place in the 90s. Book came out in like 2002.
The movie came out in 2001. How did the book come out later?
I don't know. Harry Potter. Like the characters. Story's a little iffy though.
What?
And I also
okay.
brought this one up for no reason. It's about this.
You can't even see it, guys.
It's about this kid. It's like, why you love me? Is it because I'm a freaking prodigy at everything? He won his
doctor
race.
wrote that.
He won a race in his swimming. He cleaned his room. What else did he do?
Don't read them the book, please.
Because they went to the bike store. Oh, he let his mom. He let his mom ride his tricycle to the store because her car broke down. He saved Sally from the swing when she fell down. Her name's not Sally. I just came up with a name. But yeah, this kid's freaking good. But he's like, hey, I'm good. Is that why you love me? And mom's like, no, I love you because you're my kid. And I kind of have to. Yeah, it's a good book. It's great for the little ones, and it's a good family bonding. You'll love it. And I think that's it. I talk weird for fun. I'm actually very smart. I was the 7th best in my class, and I'm friggin' math whiz. So don't think I'm an idiot just because I talk goofy and I say Harry Potter. Bye now. See you later. Come again.